Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California, with our morning meditation. And we've been looking at our God Self, connecting with our God Self, which I'm now calling the 10 Divine Secrets of Meditation and oneness with the everythingness. And so I just want to go back. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a really brief recap this morning. This is the 9th day. There's 10 days. Tomorrow is the is the last day, and just recap what we've gone through in depth. And then today we are talking about something brand new, and that something brand new is prayer and how to pray effectively for others. And it's literally about being spiritual and staying in your meditative state for others. And so as we go within, let me just recap the first 9 or 8. And the first one is miracles. They're everywhere. The second one is reality of the inner world, knowing that the divine is within and you can connect at any time. The third is insecurity and complacency. When we are afraid, never stop your meditation practices. Continue even more. When we become complacent, that is when we lose our connection with God. Meditation so important every day, and prayer every day, at least 3 times a day. And then reconciling with our inner world. When we're fighting outside, we can repair that, but when it's a fight inside, our power is diminished. And 5 is patience and inner work, and that is what we have to continuously be vigilant about. And I say connect with the inner source at least 3 times a day. Once in the morning, this is a good time to do this, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening. And as you feed your children, feed your soul. Remember, every time that you're eating or a child is, you're feeding someone else, take that time to go within, into the deep beyond within, and connect. And then the 6th one is nourishing and care of the souls. And it is our obligation as spiritual beings, and if you're listening to this, you're a spiritual being on the path, to feed those around you with our light, and not our words, but more our beingness and sending out that vibration of love. And then the 7th is letting go of those who leave the spiritual path, because let them go. There's nothing, you can just be who you are, hold the high watch for them, but know that they are on their own path to becoming. And if they want to come back and be with you, great. And if they don't, they won't. So, but it is our job just to hold the high watch for all. But if there is someone that is not in the same heart that you are, you put them in the universal heart and hold them there. But if you become engaged with them on that deeper level, you're taking away from your truth and your energy. So the 8th is the eternal newness of life. There is that knowing that every moment we can achieve something new, and that we don't have to live a life that has continuously been the same, and that we need to, when we know that we're on the path that is not leading us nowhere, then that is when we literally let go and let God. And I always love Robert Frost quote, "In 3 words I can sum up everything I know about life: it goes on." And so we go on and change and expand our spiritual consciousness with it. So as we go now into the 9th one, the 9th one is, it's about praying for those and how to do it effectively. And what I know for sure is that as a minister of Science of Mind and a minister of Science of Mind, and also Centers for Spiritual Living, and my most important lesson is to pray for others and to hold the high watch for others. But then, what if those who it's transforming your life through prayer and meditation. That is what I am most interested in for you. And so I'm going to, as I talk about this, first we're going to relax in and what you can know about praying for others too. First of all, it is never manipulative. It is always from the divine energetic presence of the one, and being that presence. And you never manipulate for yourself. You listen to what someone wants. But as I tell you more about this, first we're just going to relax and, as we always do, just connect with that wonderful light from above, heaven from above, in that light form, just coming and surrounding us, just coming down. You can even feel the energy sometimes, the energy from the left to the right, to the north to the south, to the up to the down, to the top to the bottom, to the north, to the east to the west, all around. Just feel that energy all around you. And listening to my words, I'll even start the Koshi bells right now. Just relax in and breathe naturally, just breathing naturally. And feel that energy coming right down through the forehead, through the crown, down the jaw, and you may even feel slack-jawed, down the throat, coming all the way down the neck, and vertebrae by vertebrae, just dropping your shoulders, dropping your neck, stretching for those who are on computers all the time, stretching out those muscles, and remembering while we're at our desks or wherever we write on our computers or work on our computers, every hour to get up and walk around and do this. Relax your neck and your shoulders. And then feeling that energy going all the way down, 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 from the shoulders to the upper arms, to the elbows, to the lower arms, out the hands and wrists, feeling that energy flowing out the hands, going down, down, down. Down the back, vertebrae by vertebrae, wrapping around, opening the heart. And I always see, as the heart is open, that beautiful emerald green heart. I see the beautiful lotus sitting there, beautiful white lotus. And you can even see a deity there and ask for to have what needs to be revealed to you in these moments. And so that energy then wrapping around the back, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, coming around the front again, opening the solar plexus, the solar chakra, where we hold a lot of our emotional energy, that beautiful yellow chakra, wrapping around the back again, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, going down, 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 into the sacral chakra, opening the sacral chakra, the beautiful orange chakra. And I'm wearing orange today. And you can even take, if there's any tension anywhere in the body, please just take your fingers, because they are energetic presence, and fill them with that energy. As you, if there's pain anywhere in the body, being aware of it, touch that and see the pain dissipate. And then going down, down, down into the root chakra, between the legs and around the hips, relaxing the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, going down, down, the ankles and the feet, and going all the way down into the Middle Earth. And connecting all the way down to the Middle Earth. And as the root, as it goes all the way down, that beautiful light going, connecting to the Middle Earth, you can see it anchored there by someone or something. A tree trunk tied to a tree trunk or someone holding it. But it is important that we know that we are in this physical body experiencing this emotional world that is the greatest part of why we're here, our growth, to return back to Source. Some people say it is the hardest planet, and the planet that helps us on the fast track, going back to the one, the one, the one. So if you are here, it is an honor to be here. And so as we see that energy, let us just breathe in that energy from the below all the way up, 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 up. With God is, and I use God, you can use whatever name you want that makes you feel connected. God to me is synonymous with love. With God is on the in-breath, I am on the out-breath. And then two more, connecting. And so as we relax in, transforming life through prayer and meditation for me as a minister, my highest priority is to be a spiritual mind affirmative prayer practitioner. And what that means is I hold the high watch for all who ask for prayer. It is my first and foremost joy and spiritual obligation in offering support, peace, and the vision of transformation. Prayer is the raising of one's mind and heart to God for the oneness and knowingness that the highest and best of what we are desiring the most is now flowing through us. And so I don't outline. I always use examples of if someone wants something from the material world, someone will say, I need $1,000 for rent this month. I know that for them, the highest and best for them. I see that energy flowing from the Godself into that energetic presence. Open and receptive. Open and receptive is very important. And I say, this or something greater, because I don't want to limit the limitless of the good that the one power, the one presence is. And I am in remembrance that words paint a picture many times in our thoughts, but it is more important to have a heart without words than words without a heart. And I am aware that it is not only my thirst for that highest power, call it Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Ba'ula, Elohim, Elohai, Moses, Hotek, whatever it is what means the most to you, and that energetic presence reflecting in and through all life thirsts for us as much as we thirst for it. So I meet people not through manipulation, but knowing that God is already answering the prayer before it is even heard, before I even know what the request is. It is done, it is done, it is done unto you as you believe. And I say that because unless the person asking for the prayer allows the space for letting go of that which no longer serves them, no longer works, and keeps, as I say, doing the yes but, yes but, yes but, as our butts keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, then the words of God cannot be fulfilled in that soul. There's the story of a man who searches out his guru. Years and years and years, he tries to make it to the top of the mountain where his guru is, where he's been following him and heard of him, this wonderful spiritual man. And he takes all of his knowledge, and finally, after years, the guru opens the door to see him and invites him to sit at the table for tea. And the student proceeds to non-stop tell the guru all he needs, all he not only needs, but all he knows. He knows everything, it seems. And the guru just keeps pouring and pouring the tea, and pretty soon it's overflowing onto the table, onto their laps, everywhere. And the student says, "Don't you know the teacup is full?" And the guru says, "Yes, you are like that teacup. You know everything. There is no space for you to embody greater truth. So come with an empty heart and empty mind, with a greater vision that supports what you want, that harms no one, and enhances all life. That is the healing grace of forgiveness, of all life. And to remember when praying for others and self, there are no magical celestial words that God needs to hear to answer prayers. Prayers just lead us into conversation so that we may reveal the deepest part of us, of what is eating us instead of what we are eating, or feeding us instead of what is being fed to us. God's great purpose and our purpose for God that makes Him delight in His creation, the Creator that creates its creation by means of God, all, and through all, is happiness and joy. So when people pray with their yes buts, I stop the words because it is doing no good. It is falling on deaf ears, and I go straight to prayer. And I believe there's no concern, no problem, no challenge too small that can't not be turned into prayer. But if we continue to pray for that which not changes in someone, then it becomes a greater burden. So what is your receptivity beyond all outer circumstances? Is it the commitment to turn towards faith and joy, unity and compassion, unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness for self and all? Is it the willingness to empty the soul, the vessel of the self, so it can be filled with God's great good, or to hold on to the smallest self? When you come for prayer and you're holding on to resentment, anger, sadness, grief, and you're not willing to give it up, the one who's praying knows that in their deepest, highest self, they cannot support that which is denigrating the soul. And those who come to you wanting to let go, they come to you open, as I say, surrendering to the will of the highest most, to God within. It is so clear that that is what we are supporting in its unlimited potentiality. Letting go of the arguments of why holding on to a smaller life works best. So I support all of you in knowing the highest and best for all. Right where you are right now, right where you begin, is the new beginning in seeing unlimited joy. No matter what the outer circumstances, expand within and expand without around the world as your light grows greater and greater and greater. So now I invite you just to go within for 3 minutes. And go into the silence or listening to the Koshi bells. And also looking at what you want to start arguing with yourself about, to let go of, to empty yourself of. And I'll let you know when the 3 minutes is up. As you relax in. So as we come back, hearing my voice, feeling the body in the chair, taking this relaxation to the deepest level, I invite you to look at what you want to feel. Not on the outer world, what you want to have, but how do you want to feel? For the joy and the love and the peace and the wisdom of God is waiting for your empty vessel so it can fill it. And so as we come back, I just wish you a blessed day. I invite you to watch our wonderful Savina Altanova this morning about being, not this morning, tonight at 7 p.m., Center for Spiritual Living Facebook page on being happy. And so please join us. And also this Sunday, Dr. Sue Rubin and I, as we talk about inauguration transformation. So loving each and every one of you. Namaste. Peace is. Have a blessed day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning.